In this video, I'm going to introduce the import-export functionality within WSX. So this functionality resides around about our database tree within the Object Explorer, and the reason that you would utilize the import-export function is because you may want to move some data from one database to another without actually sending a whole database. So in my example, I've got multiple operators here. Instead of sending somebody the whole database, I might just want to send them a plan. Or I might want to send them a field or a facility or something like that. And the import-export functionality gives us the option to do this. So to access that, you would right-click at a particular level in the database tree, and you would select the option down here, Import-Export. Now it's important to understand that the level of the database tree that you choose is significant for the import-export function. If I want to export just this plan, then I would right-click at this plan level. I would go down to Import-Export and hit Export. It's going to create, automatically name it based on the level of the database tree that I'm in. It will say Export, it will have the date, and it will have time. We hit Save. Now I will have just exported this plan. If I wanted to export at the operator level, that would now pull out everything below there. So all of the plans, all of the surveys, everything below it would come. It would be a bigger export file. Take a little bit longer to export and import depending on how many wells that you've got. Something else that's worth pointing out is you can see that there are three options here for export. Export with offsets. This is only available if you are down at plan or survey level. And what this actually means is when you have a plan or a survey open, you can choose your offset wells. Whichever offset wells that you've got selected here, they would be the ones that you would export at this point. The other option to export multi-wells, that's available at any level, and when you choose that, you would just go in and you would select the relevant plans and surveys that you want to export, and it would only export these ones and not necessarily from the level that you are on. So if I just do another export, this time I'll take it up at a bit higher level. We'll do it at field level, export, and we'll pull that in here. We'll find it takes a few seconds longer because there's a few more plans and surveys associated with it. Export successful. So if I now want to pull this information into a different database, I'm going to go and search my database. So this one has got nothing in it at the moment. If I right click, and this time we're going to import, and if I just select import, select our original export file, and you can see that this has now just pulled in this plan that we had. The other levels of the database tree have to be populated because this is tethered to them. But any other plans, surveys, facilities, fields underneath the operator, they will not be pulled in. If I right click again and go to my import, and this time we'll import the bigger export file. So this time it's going to pull in all the rest of those wells that we had. And we can see it's now pulled in everything based on the level that I'd exported it from. If we take a look at this particular well, we can see that there are 82 items in the inventory, there are 10 daily reports and 5 BHAs. So let's delete everything and let's import it again. And this time we're going to import with no reporting. So there may be a situation where you're not interested in the daily reporting, or for whatever reason you want to strip the daily reporting out in this database. And again, we go back, select the same export file as we pulled in a moment ago. And now when I come to my actual well that we looked at a moment ago, we've got no inventory, no daily reports, and no BHAs. So that's just allowed us to pull that in without the daily reports. So the import and the export functionality are just a quick and easy way for you to move data between local and server databases.